Hello leaders, I'd like to begin by apologizing to everyone for my absence. It's been probably around 8 or 9 months that I have not made a video, and that's basically what I want to talk to you about here, that when you are, for the want of a better word, stuck in a rut as an educational leader or a school principal, what you do and what happens and what can you do. Now, in terms of myself, of course, my school is a significantly large school. We're nearly 2,800 students. It's an all-through school, and sometimes school life takes over. Of course, all of us have been trying to navigate ourselves through uncharted territory with COVID. Every country has dealt with it differently. Every education authority has dealt with it differently. And where I operate is no different to that. I'm proud to say we have dealt with it very effectively. But when that happens, sometimes as a leader, you will get so stuck into your work, in your school, you'll become introspective that you're not able to be as outwardly as you would like to be. And that's certainly the case of what's happened to me for the last 12 months or so. There was so much that I had to focus on as a leader that I had to step away from my other commitments, perhaps to do videos, to give advice, to be able to talk outside of the school. And that's the point, the first point I want to make. As a leader, your ability to know when it's time to be introspective towards your school community because your attention there is necessary, and finding the balance of doing that when, and then also knowing that, okay, fine, we're okay when it comes to the school now, everything is settled, everything is in a really good place, now I'm able to focus on the outside. That is a skill in itself, and it takes experience to do that. I've seen so many leaders that are so busy outwardly that they forget their own house, and it crumbles, and that cannot happen. So that's my first piece of advice. If you are a principal aspiring to be a principal, that try to find that balance of knowing when you've got to focus on your school because that's what your school requires, because of the circumstances. COVID hit, for example, right now, where the school was in its improvement journey, and also then focusing on that, taking it to where you need to take it to, making sure you secure that as a strong leader. And once that's done, of course, you can be more outwardly. So when you are stuck in the rut, when you are in the learning pit and you need to get out of that because there are several challenges you're facing as a leader, my best advice will be, at that moment, at that time, focus on those challenges, address them whilst being a visionary, focusing on your future, knowing where you want to take the school. I have several other videos I'm going to make in the future about other aspects and breaking down some of these things as a school principal. Nearly 10 years now that has come into me being a principal, so I've aged a lot in the last year. Colleagues see me and say, gosh, you've aged so much, but that's the other point of, it is stressful, it is intense, but it's the best role you could ever have in your life. And I'll encourage everyone to aspire to be a school principal, a head teacher, a head of school. It's absolutely amazing the impact you can make, and you will be contributing towards society. I look forward to making more videos in the future. Please do share this video, like, subscribe, and click on the bell icon. Thank you very much for today.